check. 1 motherfucking 2, 1 motherfucking 3.
You're listening to Beer420 Web Radio on the web and your smartphone at www.backhandstudios.org.
Warning.
Warning, Beer420 is 18 and up. Tuning in and sharing our material is welcome and officially makes you a torch carrier.
Now, if you slap folks and bad things to say about us, then you're a real backhander.
Warning, Beer420 can cause job termination, thinking outside the box, falling head over heels for conspiracy and spiritualist ideals,
Ben, my one-way path toward alien liberation. A brainwashing mash of everything your mother warned you about, all in one show.
Find out more at www.backhandstudios.org.
It's the Beer420 show. Crack a brew.
Thank you guys. Welcome to Beer420 Web Radio. Wow. Wait, hold on. Woo! Yeah! They're probably getting feedback. Awesome. Okay, let me find my speaker output here. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Ram here on Beer420, opening up the show, playing. I hope everything sounded okay on the other end. They said it was a little low, but at least it wasn't echoing, right? It wasn't echoing. All right. So no echo warnings or bad potty sounds, so that's good. Woo! Oh, there we go. Let's turn down this so I can't hear myself anymore. All right. I guess I still can't hear myself because I'm loud. Wow, I think when yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll just unplug the speakers, that way we don't have to worry about feedback while you guys are playing, because it's coming in the mic and then coming back at you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Giving some kind, so maybe the intro is a little ducked out because of that, who knows.
That's alright.
We're okay. These guys look sprightly, as in, like, the old term sprightly. They're ready to, like, jump in a freezing brook and, you know,
Been there, done that.
Hell yeah. You know, jump out, play their instruments on the beach, and you know, throw empty beer bottles into the recycle bin. That's what they're ready to do.
Yeah!
glad you guys are here tuning in to Beer420. As you know, we only air down to 30 minutes, so I've already talked with these gentlemen, and they seem intrigued in doing a second show. So just refresh the Spreaker page. That's at Spreaker.com/show/Beer420. You find it all on the links there. You just stay right on that Spreaker page, wait a few minutes, refresh it, and you'll see another live show right there. Boom. And then we'll name it something weird that they come up with. Because we haven't done that. We've never done that. We're doing new things today with Beer420, and the intro clip was from Suicide Saints, another big shout out. And it is time for the Beer420 yearly challenge of a new intro. So, we're hoping to get someone other than a rap artist to do our new intro.
I feel like you're.
You guys think that you're up to the task of creating a new Beer420 intro that isn't rap?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well,
definitely.
We got it.
You get a free promo for a year. I mean, that's worth the track,
that's
right?
a fair
That's
enough.
worth the
Yeah,
track.
that's fair
That's
enough.
worth the track. I play you at least for a year as my intro.
Sweet.
You know, for the main show, which is once a week for a year.
I'm already getting it.
And then, like,
Picture the song in my
I
head.
might play some other band's intro. You know, one of the other artists on a random show we do randomly through the week, but you're on one show at least every week.
Swag.
So, if you guys are up for the challenge, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
And no rush, but, you know, sooner the better.
You got it.
Definitely.
Give it a shot.
Yeah,
But,
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm against rap music. I am one of those types of people, and they're few and far between. I'm sure even you guys know as musicians, you know, those people that listen to a diverse little bit of everything.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, I like some stuff more than other stuff, and
Right,
you
for
know,
sure. But we listen to everything, so.
Right, and then you have those individuals in a certain genre that like pop out more than the others, and you go, you know, I've been listening to rap, and this guy just kind of stepped it up a little bit over here. All right, renewing your faith and something,
Right.
you know. So I've always kept my, you know, and I always have that argument with those I call them in the box friends. They're like, it's not the Misfits. I'm like, Misfits is so freaking over, dude. Like, come on, man. So, you know, that's where I stand. I listen to everything, and I don't clump people in. Except for, to me, there's two types of music. There's low-hanging fruit music, and then there's, like, high-up-in-the-tree music. And a lot of the high-up-in-the-tree music is not the mainstream stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The mainstream stuff is the cookie-cutter, stereotype, punched-out, factory-imitated of all the other what's popular, trending, and you know, in the Kardashian follower crowd, and I don't give a crap about any of those people. They can all die. Matter of fact, I've been praying they all move to California so that they can all go at once. But and it looks like our time is nigh. It's on the edge.
It's
You know, so don't let me ramble, talk, ramble, and ramble. We got 21 minutes left. So what we're gonna do is get our band questions and all the fanciful stuff out of the way first.
Oh, right.
So what was okay? You guys have an EP release coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Friday.
This Friday.
Yep.
Where?
Outland Bar.
Where? I don't think I know where that place is. I'm kidding. Yeah. Outland Bar. Yeah. If you guys haven't been down there in a while, they've revamped the inside. So if you haven't been there within a year, it's like a whole different environment up there.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks different. There's more room, fewer tables, but you know, come on, man. You're supposed to be there for the band, not for sitting on your duff, unless you're old, and that's why the tables are there. You're there for me. So, you see the old clown propped up in the corner, you know, with a drink? That's me. That's why they have those tables at the Outlands. They're like, we gotta get rid of all it. And Jimmy's like, no, we gotta have at least one for Nat. He needs a wall to lean on and a chair. Cause he's older than he looks. So, I some days, like, when I go to shows, I feel like Captain Sterling looks, you know, like, like I'm just like, I'm a tore up clown. But, anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here, performing live. That's awesome. And that alone puts you in the higher hanging fruit tree of artists and musicians. Okay? You've got instruments in your hands. Or under your rump in your face. What is that thing called? I've seen those before. They're amazing.
They're called cajones.
Cajon.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like this wooden box that is echo sounded or whatever with little legs it's sitting on. And that's what he's playing is the
beats,
drum.
sexy beats.
His acoustic beats on. That's pretty amazing, though. I like that. So, introduce yourselves and what you play.
I'm Jacob Conti. I do lead vocals and bass guitar.
Thank you for being here.
I'm Aaron Moore. I play drums and like to think I can sing sometimes, but
I'm Ryan Conti. I play lead guitar and I can't sing,
but he tries.
but I try.
Well, that's the beginning of the evolution there. You never know. You could.
Well, that's something we're
lead man.
No!
I'm John Paulus and I play rhythm guitar.
Hell yeah!
And welcome, man. Welcome all you guys. Thank you again for coming here and sharing with our listeners. You guys have listened to Beer420 again. We're here with RAM, and we kind of opened up a little out of the box, and I like that. And I think you're not really going to hear Beer420 unless it's an event update show or we have a live guest that's here. So look forward to fewer shows but higher content. So again, guys, thank you for being here and part of the new year, 2016. So you've got a show coming up on Friday at Outland Ballroom upstairs.
Open the bar downstairs.
Oh, downstairs
Yep.
and the Outland Bar too. And they've opened all those the other side.
Yep. I got 3.
Dude, it is crazy, dude. I've been down there actually twice in the last couple months, and dude, it's just a good atmosphere. Down to earth people, just out to enjoy music and socialize, have a good time. Zero drama. Like I have not gone any of those clubs and run into drama, even at the rap show. And maybe that's just because I kind of just don't get involved with all the drama shit. But I mean, really, man, every time I've been to the Outland, they're down to earth.
No, they always have a really good atmosphere.
Very, very good atmosphere, good people, and they're just having a good time. So go check that out. I'm assuming it's $5 at the door.
Yep. No, it's $7 at the door. We got pre-sale tickets for $5.
Oh, okay. So you can hit them up on their Facebook page, and that's RAM. And if you're questioning, capital RAM, and you'll see the RAM skull of an actual RAM.
Hell yeah.
I've seen people with the RAM affiliation, and they've got the steer head in there. I'm like,
No.
really good steer head.
Wrong
You're
answer.
talking about rams. This guy's just a bone crazy, and he's not doing his research. But yeah, so you'll see that, and there's a nice big color banner poster on their page wall, so you'll tell it's them right away. So go on over, hit them up. You can get a couple bucks off the tickets in advance. Go over, like them, love them, share them with your friends and on your social sites, guys.
Yes, sir.
And so one of my questions, which is new to this year, what genre do you think that you guys kind of mold into or spill out of, would you say?
We've been calling it progressive almost. We're trying to keep that energetic and aggressive feel from punk rock, but also kind of get a little bit more meticulous with the writing.
Okay.
More musically, like, thought out.
Yeah, a little more in-depth thinking on it rather than just bashing the chords out and stepping on stage like a lot of punk bands do. So we try to combine the progressive rock feel with the old school punk kind of feel.
Okay. Very nice, man. I'm seeing, I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new, a little bit of something different.
We want to be right in the middle
Like,
for everybody.
yeah. And, not to pull other bands into our conversation, but The Shaded is kind of doing out with grunge and rock and Tool.
We played with them several times.
And I'm like, dude, these guys, like, it's just a formula.
Yeah.
It's like if you get that right formula, it's just like, dude, this just feels so right. And I love what I'm hearing. It's amazing. And you guys are unplugged. And I just heard this and it's amazing. So cool, very cool. So yeah, you guys, and I was talking, Aaron.
Yes.
I was speaking with Aaron. He got here a little early. He's the early bird. And I was talking about, we had a punk band on here, and it was the first punk band interview, and they did acoustic, and it was one of the most amazing shows we ever did. And right after the show, they split up over a hamburger argument.
Oh, no.
We were like, you guys are fucking amazing, man. And then, like, they left and, like, fuck you, cheese and pickle. And, like, I'm like, what, really? Like, and my co-host, I had a co-host then, and he was, like, just blown away by these guys and was ready to, like, start buying CDs, you know? And, like, we heard, like, a day or two later, no, man, they split up. They're done. Like,
Wow.
but I'll just say,
One way
and
to
I
go.
was dispelling the voodoo here, is that only happened at once. So, had
on the
other
cover.
people play acoustically since, and they're still together.
Sweet.
They're actually doing quite well. I'd say a good 1 out of 50 bands or artists, performance groups that we interview do go really big, which is just awesome,
Yeah.
And it's always the people with something unique to bring to the table. So I like what you guys are doing. Again, thank you for being here. Genre. So punk alternative.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a blanket statement, but yeah.
So RAM, the band name RAM. Where did this originate? Where did you guys come up with this? What is it? Is there a meaning behind it? What caused it?
It's actually one of those things, me and my dad were talking because I had gotten into so many arguments in previous bands about what to name the band, and we just felt like it needed to be something simple, so we got something short that was an easy word to remember. And so we literally came up with
That's awesome, though. That is awesome, and it's also very punk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, something simple, man. RAM, it's 3 letters.
We took
It
the
was a
lazy way out.
freaking program, bro.
It stuck with us, though. It's worked out for us.
Very cool. That's that is awesome. I'm having a deja vu moment right now. Actually. So okay,
The burgers.
Fuck burgers.
yeah, not that moment. Deja vu more on just the overall conversation we're having. So my next kind of ritual is to ask you individually. Who is it that inspired you, got you into music? And sometimes that leads into answering other questions that I would ask that I don't even have to ask them because you already answered. But and how you guys got together. Who would like to start on this?
I got it. I got it.
You got it.
Right here. Alright, so, first off, I'm Aaron, in case anyone's wondering. I started out pretty much just as basic as a garage drum kit goes. Of course, I listened to much music. Still do, obviously, but System of a Down was my big deal. I remember playing Toxicity on my, what was it? Jeez, it was a Pearl, tin can drums is what I call it, but it was literally you could put a ton of beans in there and package it. But anyway, yeah, I went Toxicity on that drum set, and then, after moving out of the garage, I got my electric set, but my biggest, I'd say, influence would be Gavin Harrison of Porcupine Tree. And if any of you haven't heard of Porcupine Tree, you are fucking up because that is the greatest band.
You gotta go check those guys out.
Yeah, they're from Europe, and they are
Porcupine Tree.
Yeah, they're a progressive rock band.
Crazy.
They're hella.
I know what a
talented.
porcupine tree is because I grew up in the country.
Yeah.
That's what I used to call them. The burdock trees.
Oh,
Stick
yeah.
to your clothes.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah, and you
Used to-
pick them and they break apart into little pieces, and then there's little tiny ones stuck to you. You're like, dude, I wish this stuff was smokable. That's all I ever thought when I was picking those things up. Like, man, what a waste. I can't smoke this shit.
So yeah, Gavin Harrison.
Gavin Harrison. Interesting.
Cool.
Interesting. Next up for the execution block, we're down to 10 minutes left to our first epi.
Got it. This is Jacob. I started out about 8 years ago playing bass, and it's my main instrument. A lot of people think that you can't play bass unless you're a failed guitar player. That's not true.
He is a pretty failed guitar player.
Right, you're like,
Be
you failed the
surprised.
guitar, you know what the bass.
I can do both, but
Right?
as far as composition and lyrical inspiration, I get a lot from Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, as well as Fat Mike from NoFX. Those are my two main bands.
Nice.
But I like everything like Minor Threat, Black Flag, Bad Religion, all the old
Right,
school
all
stuff,
the old school
as well
stuff.
as like Green Day and the Offspring, things like that. Modern day stuff.
Very cool, man. So I already see some diversity in taste here that are already
You want to get diverse. I'm into jazz.
Like, when I'm not with these guys, I'm spinning me some jazz tracks.
You have no
He's
idea.
playing the sax on the corner.
But yeah, I've heard some amazing, punk, sax and all kinds of,
Gavin Harrison was a jazz band drummer for a long time before he got into rock.
Hmm.
And that's kind of how I came up. I mean, I played jazz for a long time. I mean, you can play anything, really, if you play jazz, but not, whatever.
Sharice shouts that she's a Dead Milkman fan.
Hell yeah.
In the middle here, we'll just shout everybody in the chat. We got Charisse in the chat. Hot Lips monitoring the chat. We have Kyla Backhand Viveros in the chat. Kyla, welcome. Welcome here. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm amazed you managed to keep your backhand title in there. Yeah, guys. And Edmund's in here. Edmund, hey, welcome aboard. And, wow. So we got some folks in. We haven't seen either of them in a minute. I guess they've kind of been busy, tied up and stuff. So, on with our band questions. Now, okay, help me with your name.
John.
John.
Yep.
You're up next.
Alright.
So, who inspired you?
Well, growing up, my parents definitely surrounded me with a lot of classic rock.
Oh, nice.
Zeppelin and Skinner, Van Halen, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I think that's where I draw a lot of my influence
Right.
from. And I just idolized Slash.
Right.
For the
Slash
longest
is
time.
one of the only non-shit bags in Guns N' Roses.
Exactly.
He's like, he was the only saving grace that kept them in shows, even though Axl was a turd
Totally
dumper.
insane.
Yeah, like he was the one that was shitting and pissing on fans, not the rest of them. Really, they were.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it was kind of crappy for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Slash, I appreciate Slash.
Yeah, he was a big influence for me, and really helped me pick up the guitar and kind of get started on the journey. Now I'm here.
Very cool, very cool. And what you guys are doing is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
And our last man on the totem pole.
I don't really have as great of a backstory as them.
Oh,
I
the
kind of
diamond in the rough, man. Hey, maybe that's
That actually.
Well, whenever
perfectly
I was
right.
like a kid, like I would always listen to music and stuff. Like I was riding in the car, just listening to music and stuff. I'm just like, man, guitar's badass.
that's awesome. It's like, man, this
Like I didn't have any specific influence.
Paparazzi's taking pictures.
That's one way to go about it.
But yeah, no, dude, you're like, that's not as colorful. That's actually more colorful. You're like, I was sitting there and one day I had this epiphany.
That's
how Ryan played the guitar.
Guitar is pretty badass, man.
9 years later, here I am.
That's crazy. So, how did you guys get together? How did that come about?
The band actually started, it was me, Ryan, and our brother Bryce. We all started it. Bryce played drums, Ryan, of course, guitar, and I'm on bass. So we figured out if we could get everything together, we could just start playing. Start playing shows and stuff. We actually started at a high school talent show. Our first show was in front of 750 people.
Wow, that
I
is
was
impressive. Even as a high
You were
school
there.
show,
You weren't in the
man,
band, though.
that's impressive.
So we were really pumped about it. We've had a few member changes. We originally had Connor Jones in the band. A couple years later, Bryce ended up, he left, had some different interests going on. Same thing happened to Connor a few years later. And we brought John in. He was in a band with me and Ryan prior to RAM. It was called Standing Tall, and we kind of parted ways a little while before RAM started up. And so whenever we needed a guitar player, I called him up. He was immediately down to play. And then whenever Connor left off drums, Aaron was my first option for the person I went to. I had been in music theory with him in high school. And so I hit him up, and we got a drummer, and here we are. This is our current lineup. We've been had this for about a year now.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, it's
that's
almost
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, it's been a trip.
So we're down to 4 minutes. Again, all those that are listening, tune in right after the show ends in 4 minutes, 50 seconds. You guys want to play something on the way out for them? We'll be right back with Ram.
All along, I was wrong. The shadows found me, and they surround me. Done my time, lost my mind. I've screamed at mirrors and broken glass. All alone,
G'day guys, glad to be mad here from Australia, the land down under. If you guys are looking for some great entertainment and want to take the stress out of your day, then I suggest you roll a fat one, grab yourself a beer, and check out NABS, Beer420 on Spreaker.com.
My name is Ted, and I'm a proud member of the NRA here in this here United of States. That's the Nobody Removes My Armament group. Yes, you too can support this group and help protect our rights to shoot people that try to shoot you. It's time to stand up, America.
Grab yourself something to drink, something to smoke. Sit on down. It's Nabs with RAM. We'll be right back after our intros and shit.
Woke up and heard gutters fell off the roof. I looked around and checked to make sure I made it through. Realized like a backhand was real, man. Talking about gutter, must have made it to the field, man. Y'all know the deal, man. Fucking you running on your reverb nation, typing the words. Forget the hating, I came and flow show with demonstration. Relax the masturbation, blowing up your stages. Stay lethal weapon, intoxicated. My spot is sacred, the top I'm going, no flaw, maybe. I get it popping, a hot kalugi in all your faces. Check it out, Beer420 is going down. Highway out of town, 61 southbound. Jazzy grabbed the gas and keys, met me at the Greyhound. And on the way back, puff pass, homie. Plump out the size of a tree trunk, fat, homie. You talk stress, but never known to pack, homie. I was sharp shooting the streets with the backbone. I get the cash, share the love with all my real peeps. Talk bad about you, all me real know me. Yeah, homie, all real know me.
Warning.
Tuning in and sharing our material is welcome and officially makes you a torch carrier.
Now, if you slap folks that have bad things to say about us, then you're a real backhander.
Warning, Beer420 can cause job termination, thinking outside the box, falling head over heels for conspiracy and spiritualist ideals.
Beck, playing one-way path toward alien liberation. A brainwashing mash of everything your mother warned you about, all in one show.
Find out more at www.backhandstudios.org.
Yay! 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 Okay, we're back with RAM. Right here. Welcome back, guys.
Hey.
Enough of me playing around with the audio controls and echoes and all that. Dude, I think I've broken like a Guinness record or something because I've talked to myself for over 15 minutes through echo. On live broadcast.
Oh, damn.
So, have you ever heard of anyone ever doing that before? I've had an entire conversation with me responding back in echo, and then I'm responding back again, and then it's talking to me. Dude, I did that for 15 minutes one day. I was like, ooh, that was fun. Spacey. On Halloween, Tindala, who, honestly, dude, he reminds me of, like, you've seen, like, nerdcore rappers or whatever. He reminds me of, like, a Doctor Who version of a nerdcore rapper. He's got the bow tie and shit. It fucks me up, you know. But, he was here on Halloween, and we did this whole, we're talking in time, and we're in a different time. Because everybody that's listening is hearing us 30 seconds ago. See? I see. So they're hearing now what we said 30 seconds ago. And they're not hearing what we're doing or saying now. So we're in time ahead of them right now while we're on air. We're in the future. We are way beyond you. Wait, are they saying something? I can't hear because they're in the past.
Oh shit.
Because even for them to respond to what we're saying now, it won't be for 30 seconds in the future, so they're still in the past. So we don't know what they have to say about what we're saying right now, and honestly, I don't give a damn. We're here with RAM, and we're just hanging loose now. We did some band questions, and you got a show coming up Friday night.
Yeah.
At the Outland downstairs, guys. Check it out. You can hit them up, get tickets in advance, $5, or pay $7 at the door. And, yeah, and looking at my checks and balances of PayPal amounts, As long as there's not a ton of ice and snow between me and there, I will be there.
Yay!
Sweet.
So, yeah, I would like to see you guys playing live and hooked up to some electricity. That would be interesting.
Oh, we love to bring it.
I'm sure it's interesting. It would be interesting. They wander from the hash bar into the... Like, my bouncer's main job is to make sure people aren't knocking their teeth out walking from one lounge to the other. Like, no, ma'am, here, no. I'm just here to hold you up. I really haven't removed anyone from this place since it's open.
Everything's still
It's
okay.
like, everybody's cool. I just have to help them move from one room to another. It's okay, though. We got that covered. We got a shuttle van to get them home. Yeah, I've actually got business plans for a bunch of stuff laid out, and that's some of that funny stuff is actually in the business plan. But yeah, but it'd actually be more involving of shuttling bands around more than drunk folks. But I'm sure I would extend that hand to my, my regulars or my regular people.
Yeah.
And those in need or whatever. But so we got 22 minutes to talk about absolutely nothing. And everything.
I'm ready.
All at once.
And nothing. Do you guys play video games? Any of you
Oh,
burn
yeah.
any of your life at all on video games?
Ryan
Definitely.
has joined the PC Masters.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you guys are on the game nerd side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're part of the dark side of the force.
Most definitely.
Yeah, cool. Well, those would be of us that aren't just casual gamers that only play on our phone, like Candy Crush. Oof. They're not really... I have my fair share of phone games, but, I'm not that gamer.
Right.
I'll do it if
I
I'm
wouldn't even
killing
consider that
time
a
or
gamer.
something.
It's a pooping game. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, they actually say that it's the casual gaming industry that's made it boom so much, and also why the developers on the other side are screwing the hardcore gamers so much.
And they're funding.
Yeah. It's because of the casual... Yeah. Somewhere in the back room of a developer studio, someone is whipping poodles. I'm just telling you this because I can guarantee you it's happening. Some perverse whack job is running a developer studio. He's pumping out games at a slow rate and making you download all of his CD data onto your hard drive and get 15 patches of 20 gigs of data on game release day to eat up your hard drive so he can get residual funds from Microsoft, which causes you to buy bigger, or PlayStation, to cause you to buy bigger and better hard drives so that he can use that slough money from those said developer console companies to pay for his poodle whipping industry that he's got going on in his basement.
It's one hell of a spider web,
That's
that's for
elaborate.
sure.
I'm telling you, man, the guy is out there. He owns a developing company, and it's all based around his underworld poodle whipping ring. And his highest paying clients, the establishment.
Sounds like Activision.
Black Ops 4 pool
Yeah.
whipping.
So
Okay.
what's
DLC.
on the top list of your favorite games to play in your downtime?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA 5.
GTA 5? Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm gonna just
Pretty neat. He's like,
You're playing soccer.
She's like,
Playing Siege still?
No. Well, kind of. But no. Now it's League of Legends and Blade and Soul.
I just got back into Battlefield 4.
Nice. That's a good
Nice.
one. I like that one.
yeah.
What do you play?
I like League of Legends. What do you think of the new commercial streams that they put out about League of Legends? And all
Oh, I actually haven't seen them.
no,
I don't watch TV though.
They
so-
got a nice string of new commercials.
Oh, that's cool.
pretty cool. And there's also Arnold Schwarzenegger's one, Armored Strike, which I haven't tried yet.
Never heard of it. I'm not really into consoles. So. Although I have GTA.
No, that's a like a app game. I think on your phone and your computer.
Oh, okay.
Armored Strike. Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's called Armored Strike. Anyway, but I play Battlefield 4. I've got that as well.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Never made that
360. I'm a huge GTA fan.
Oh, yeah.
I was one of the first buyers, so I got all the money packs and all the extra unlocks and all that crap.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even bitch. It was like, I was so oblivious with other things going on. I didn't even realize that they had dissed me and not given me stuff. They're like, all of a sudden I logged in and did the downloads, and I'm like, oh wow, I got all this free stuff, man. Like, woo! And then I go and look it up and go, oh, those son of a bitches ripped me off. Oh, they're awesome. They gave it back. Woo! Destiny, I tried to get ahead of the ball of the curve on this, okay? And please, guys, don't stop listening to me for my opinion on this. I get into a big debate with my friend Johnny B, the one with the I can suck my own dick. Anyway, him and I will hang out on Xbox and play group games, whatever. And he's been trying to get me into Destiny. So I got it before it was the big, people were still like,
Before the expansion.
Yeah, and I went, I rented it, I beat the game in the original core game, I beat it in I don't know, it was 10 hours or something stupid.
Yeah.
And then I had level 20, all my gear was as high as I could get. And then I realized suddenly I was stuck in the World of Warcraft.
Yes.
I had to do these raids to get better gear to raise my level from 20, not go kick the shit out of a bunch of punks, but go kick the shit out of a bunch of punks, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be one of the 5 shitbags that don't know what they're doing against the boss, and get that piece of armor that he dropped. And I'm like, that's it, rage quit. It was over. As soon as I realized I had to raid for gear to raise my level, I went, Foop! And my first red flag was when they advertised it, fully expansive universe. And there was 3 planetoids, and one of them was only a scenario, like a cutscene. I'm like, what? And then, so I've been going back with Johnny this whole time as they've had these new releases and shit, and I'm like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. They lied. They lied to me! I don't care they re-released what they released for $40 now for $60, you get 15 times more. They fucked me in the first gate.
I mean, Bungie really fucked up.
So I refused. And now you go and look at it. If you want to buy even the package, it's $60 some odd. Yeah. But then the download, if you want to get all the content you just spent $60 for, it's 30 gigs of hard drive speed. I'm like, what? 30 gigs? Yeah. These developers have a contract with Microsoft. They've got to. We're not selling enough hard drives. Make all the developers download their data from their CD to play. Yeah. Oh, all of a sudden, a year or two ago, they did that to Xbox and everything, and now everything on one, it has to be downloaded into a drive.
It's the biggest mistake.
Scam. It's a scam. So they make you buy more and more hard. They're in the storage wars, is what they turned it into. So, what's the point of having a CD is my argument. Okay, enough of that. There would be no point. And god damn it, that's my punk argument statement, rage, fucking rant for the day. And that's all the time you get from Nabs. Now I'm gonna let everyone else talk. We got 15 minutes left. Alright. So, Battlefield 4, you do
everything.
A little bit of everything. Do you like strategy war games?
Ish.
I do medieval Total War on the computer.
Yeah, I've played them.
Stronghold.
StarCraft and stuff like that is not my cup of tea, but I can play them.
Yeah, I like StarCraft and that, but I move more toward the actual building, Stronghold, where you build your castle block by block and make those fuckers slave off the frickin' stone. Man, I need to make more citizens. So I can make them pull stone! Yes! I am a true dictator! Not to be confused with dictator. You're on the wrong check. But man. So I like the idea, the concept, the RTS, but I like more the builders, where you're actually, and not the generic ones on Facebook where, you need to build a logging camp, and it's all just
Clash of Clans.
Logging camp. Now wait 4 hours.
Yeah.
We will have a logging camp for you.
But wait, 5 diamonds and you can get it for free now.
Yeah.
Shit like that,
Those
DLCs.
son of a bitches.
The
microtransactions. Dude, games aren't even full without DLCs.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Right. Yeah, they don't even come out complete. See, I
Destiny's
want to eventually make my own game company, and my goal and my mission is to release
Full game.
full content games.
Holy shit, is that a thing?
You know, like, see this thing? What is this cartridge you're looking at? It's from a Super Nintendo. The entire fucking game is on a cartridge. And this does a lot more than most games that are released nowadays, and it's less data.
Exactly.
Yeah. And less expensive.
My other argument, the Xbox One, they're forcing you basically through oppression of all your friends migrating to it, because it's the latest, greatest thing, and they got real jobs. Ooh. You know, so they're all moving over to there, but just like when PlayStation 3 came out, or PlayStation 2, or, you get what I'm saying? Like, there was no developer content to even utilize the fucking technology to spend the $500 to make the fucking move to begin with. It's all just a trend. They're trending. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe if you're releasing an Xbox One game that utilized the massive power of the new glass system, you know, yeah, I would be all about it. But still, even years later, man, it's been 2 years. There's still no game that is utilizing Xbox One's environment. You know, 100%. It's not out there. Just like pushing of 64-bit computers. 64-bit, 64-bit, 64-bit. Anyone who knows bits and bytes and all that bullshit, it's just lanes in a highway. So you're adding lanes to a highway, which is adding more lanes than there's cars. So now it's actually making your machine that's running lower lane programs get lost because there's 15,000 fucking highways when it doesn't need all of them because they're not even being used. It's crazy. And then in the beginning of 64 release, people were like, why is my 32-bit program... Dude, you're using a 64-bit machine. You got 64 roads, not 32 cars. You know, that's the easiest way to explain bit power, you know. It's like lanes of roads and a car. So a bit is a car, and how high your bits go up is how many lanes and how many cars can travel in each of those lanes. And if your programs run on low-end spectrum, it's just like with sound equipment. You know, if you're putting out low-end sound, you're going to use different settings on your equipment than you're putting out high-output. So it's the same damn thing. Yeah, and there's Nerd Talk by Nats. We're at 11 minutes. You guys, you want to play us a Tom?
Yeah, we can do a Tom.
You want to do a Tom or two?
Yeah.
Or a Tom?
Tom or Sue.
A Tom?
Wait, what?
Tom out of tune?
Yeah.
Join the ranks.
Yeah.
Join the ranks.
Join the
And
jinx.
Here, let me make my noise first. Now, hopefully, guys, do any of you want one of these?
I am good.
Brewski, you got one. On the back slide. Okay. There we go.
Are you ready?
10 minutes. 45. On the clock.
Yeah, get the
Go, buddy.
This is Join the Ranks off our EP Empire.
There's cobwebs on the train, rust impeding in my brain. Lost and broken, laid around. Let the deafened all of the sound. Moving forward, feel no shame. Despite the splotches and the stains that walls you formed inside. They build a place that's safe to hide. Join the ranks, that's what they say. As you and your mind strength in your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Place will be your home, you'll be. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Strength in your mind, strength in your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Place will be your home, you'll be. Conscientious thoughts of time surround a world that most can't define. Past the broken has been drowned. some say on your card. The road ahead will still be hard. To the rank, that's what they say. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. To the ranks, that's what they said. This will be your home, you'll be. To the ranks, that's what they said. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. To the ranks, that's what they said. This will be your home, you'll be dead. Home, you'll be dead. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Place will be your home, you'll be. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Place will be your home, you'll be dead. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Be your home, you'll be. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your head now. Join the ranks, that's what they said. Be your home, you'll be dead. Well.
Yay! The kids are. You just can't hear it because I got our audio down there.
You're listening to
You're listening to Beer420. That was RAM. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Dude, amazing. So again, Sharice is over in the chat saying that you guys are also going to be at the Carnival of Ink Show Day 2 main stage.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, we
Ho,
are.
ho, ho! See?
Be there.
See? Hi, your manager's on point, dude. It's like, Jack, don't forget about that Carnival of Ink Show. Actually, we've got an MCRPA booth there.
Oh, do you? Yeah?
So, you guys know anybody that, smokes, medically have sick children that are being fed extracts of Agent Orange, which is called chemotherapy? Yeah, that's what that shit is. It's extracts of Agent Orange. They've got warehouses of that shit, and some rich bastard doesn't want to just get rid of it because that costs money. So instead, they're trying to find ways of making it into stuff they can put into people. It's disgusting, dude. But the stuff that they use on you in chemo are extracts taken from Agent Orange, which we already know causes cancer. Like my father-in-law, he died from Agent Orange exposure, which basically congeals your veins on the inside. He had to get all his veins stripped out. It's crazy, dude. And it finally killed him. But they're finding ways of turning this into medicine. Why would you take something deadly and try to? I don't.
Logic.
Blows my mind, man. Anyway. So MCRPA booth, you're gonna find these guys right here, RAM on main stage on the second day of the Carnival of Ink Show.
April 3rd.
And you'll also find the MCRPA table there. Come and sign the petition. I don't care if you're a casual smoker. I don't fall for that bullshit of pot smoking makes people lazy. No, a lazy guy is lazy whether he smokes pot or not. I know pot smokers that are functional frickin' workers, just like I know frickin' people that are on medications that would be considered controlled substances if they didn't have a doctor's slip. And they function quite well. So, no, enough of the stereotype bullshit. We all know the common sense thing. It's not scared alive with pot, Pot is illegal, yet there are people on controlled narcotics driving around. It makes no logical sense at all. Like, I know one woman that has prescribed her pills, and she has taken out over 4 4 cement mailboxes. Those ones with the bricks, where the mailbox is brick. She's taken out 4 of those since I've known her.
Wait.
On her pills, driving.
Oh.
And she doesn't get her license revoked. Nothing is mentioned about her being on pills because it's prescribed. It's okay that she's doped out and driving down the road
Where
taking
does she
out.
live? How do I stay away?
Yeah, she lives on the south west side of Springfield. So good luck with your mailbox. That's all I gotta say. Keep your kids off the sidewalk. Anyway, but to me, that's just illogical that kind of shit is legal. And this chick legally and has taken out people's mailboxes, and no one has once said, "This chick's got a drug problem." Like, hello? No, she's got a prescription. It's okay. She's doped out of her mind, sir. Okay. Like, can she walk a line? No. She's got a prescription. That's how they deal with that. It's retarded. There's like the whole gun thing. 9,000 people are murdered a day or accidentally killed by car accidents. And gun crimes are all either over money or passion. And they're murders. So, it's like, when people try to compare gun violence and gun control, I'm like, no, we need vehicle control. Why are there 110-year-old people that can't even read the newspaper driving a frickin' car? You know, why aren't there laws that you can't screw with a phone unless it's hands-free? You know, there should be laws about that. I've been a cab driver and I've been distracted on my phone. So if it can happen to somebody that does it as a profession, it can happen to just Joe Blow. You know, you look up, 1 second, you've traveled 50 or 100 feet. It's over. You know, so I've been there. Okay, so there's our political segment. Go find our table, MCRPA. Again, Ram, thank you for being here. We're down to 1 minute, 40 seconds. Do you want to trail out with something?
Got it. So fast.
Catch them on Friday night at Outland Bar downstairs. $7 the door. Hit their site, get $5 tickets in advance. And, minute 20.
Go for it.
If we want to just bullshit and chat, we can pull up a, are you guys ready to leave? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you for being here again.
Thanks for having us.
You're listening to Beer420 with Ram. Go find them, like them, love them.
Standing out in the snow, avoiding broken homes. You said you can't fight back, but you can't fight back alone. Well, girls don't listen, they're lying words are home. Let's get those pretty blue eyes inside her home. I'm not gonna be the one to leave you all alone. No moving in the way to such a pretty one to go. When you close your eyes, still be standing there. We'll be taken by fire.
This is a rebroadcast of a Beer420 pair of episodes that I paired together into one show. Thank you for tuning in, supporting Beer420. Go and find Ram, yes, right on Facebook, and just do a nice little search and you'll come up with some goodies. Make sure you go and look them up. Their new EP is out and available. Just $5. Hit them up and check them at one of their next upcoming shows. And don't forget to tell them Beer420 sent you. Look for upcoming shows. 30-minute segments. Off the cuff. Surprise here or there. And now we are interviewing artists for any day of the week. So you can hit our website at backhandstudios.org and prearrange your interview with Beer420 any day of the week. Right here, backhandstudios.org.